Hi Stampers, Rose Gruenwald here. I'm coming at you from Wisconsin, where I am about to give you a tour of my craft room. I've had a few people ask me how I organize my stuff, what my craft room looks like, and so I'm going to show you today. Bear with me while I turn this thing around. Okay, so the craft room in my house is upstairs. We live in an old farmhouse, so I come up these stairs down my hallway, and here we meet my cat Borby. He likes to hang out on my papasan chair while I'm crafting. I'm prepping for club, so I've got some projects ready for that. My rolling toolbox that I bought at Menards is pretty awesome for bringing all of my crafting supplies to my events. And here is my craft room. I love to have friends over to stamp with me, so I have some spots for them to sit. This one, as you can see, is collecting my retired products under there, and in here some prizes that I like to give away at my events. I have some retired cards, believe it or not, filling up this thing in the bottom. And I like to donate those for charity events, so I kind of keep them all stashed in one place. We've got my really comfy futon here that of course has a rustic theme because that's the look that my husband and I love. I've got some bins here that are just awesome for doing like shoebox swaps and bringing a project somewhere that I'm crafting. My craft table, I've got my computer charging here. My blocks that I always keep open and ready to go. And of course, I'll come around so not everything is upside down. I have this paper stand that my husband snagged for free for me. They were giving it away while putting it on the curb for trash at his work. And he took it and sanded it down and made it look rustic, and I stack my extra paper in there. On top of it, I've got all my inks and re-inkers on top of that. I'll come over here first. Here is my video station where I make my tutorial videos, and a photography station where I take pictures of the cards that I'm showcasing. Let's see, over here I have, oh, there's another cat. Hi, Baxter. Over here I have paper. So what I've done is set up a hanging file for full sheets of paper, and they're all labeled with the name of the paper color and the product number. And then I have actual files, manila files for the scraps, so that they can stay all together with the same color. I've got my paper cutting station, and that is right here behind where I'm doing my work. So when I need to cut, I just flip around and cut. Over here is a stack of catalogs I've got stamped already. My ribbon that I just store in these dollar store bins. I love the dollar store for organizational bins. I have a thread spooler that I use for my wire thread and baker's twine. The most recent paper pumpkin kits. And then of course I save my catalogs for inspiration. I've got some designer series paper here, my markers, extra stamp pads for class. We've got punch boards, some stamps. Right now I have these separated by catalog so that when I'm making projects I know which ones are in the current catalog and which ones are technically not available till June 1st. I have more dollar store bins where I keep my embossing powder and other kind of small embellishments. This is kind of a miscellaneous pile. I have to go through this yet. And then right now I stack my punches on a shelf here. And of course I have some CDs and movies. And these cute s'mores figurines that I collect. All right, now, in my craft seat, I can look out at this, which I love because I love being outdoors. So since I have to stay indoors, craft, well, I don't have to, but I like to look out. So here's what I see when I'm stamping. Okay, I got this from the dollar store as well, and I keep my dimensionals, some scissors, aqua painters, spritzers, some extra markers. We've got watercolor pencils, some of the embellishments now in the new catalog I stick in here. We've got our stickers from the Eastern Palace Suite. My planner, where I keep track of everything. I actually, as I've been going through, started keeping a list of the paper that I need to order, and so this is always next to me, and when I place my order I just take a look at my list. Right now I'm stamping the new catalogs. I'm about to make a catalog survival kit for my customers. This table actually is a, I don't know if you would call it a crafting table or sewing table. My husband got it for me for Christmas a few years ago. And if you use it for sewing, they say this side station can be used for your serger. Well, I set it up with my Big Shot so that everything is right here, as you can see at my fingertips. And then when I need to make a video, I just slide on over. I keep extra glue in another dollar store bin here. My tape and other supplies, all my Post-its, so that when I'm making a project I can write down the dimensions. Down here I have a couple shelves, and I keep my dies in another of these dollar store bins. I think I'm going to have to buy a second one for the bottom shelf because I am running out of space in here. So I've got all my dies in here. Some of the bigger embossing folders now are in here as well. And then these smaller dies that will fit in here, I keep in this smaller compartment. Of course, we've got the foam pad for when we're doing intricate dies and the brush. And then this is pretty nice because it just slides in and out when I need to use it. So that's a tour of my craft room, folks. I hope I didn't get you too seasick looking at it. And I appreciate you stopping by to check it out. Watch for my ideas and sneak peeks on my blog, countrycardsbyrose.blogspot.com. Make sure you join my Facebook page. You can find me at Country Cards by Rose. I show you lots of fun stuff there as well. And I hope you have a great rest of your week.